Merhaba arkadaşlar, ben babayla adamlarından Hazar. Bugün ne yapıyoruz? Yine Death Stranding oynuyoruz. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. 4. bölümle karşınızdayız. Geçtiğimiz bölümde e, kardeşimizi veya ablamızı ikisinden biri onu görmüştük. Yeni başkan oydu ve bize bizden batıya gitmemizi istemişti. Şimdi biz de onun peşinden batıya doğru yol alıyoruz. Ve bölümümüzün sonunda şu kucağımızdaki küçük bebek hastalanmıştı. Şimdi onu tedavi edeceğiz. Bakalım nasıl edeceğiz. Terminal. Ne diyor? Kişisel oda. Kişisel odaya mı gideceğiz?
Deadman, you there?
Deadman nerede? Neredesin Deadman?
Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Koy çocuğu koy. Koy çocuğu. Bozuldu çocuk.
It's in.
Ay.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Nasıl olacak o iş?
Mother.
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
Hey.
These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
Ne ya?
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
Yeah.
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb, a process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure.
Adi
No
adamlar.
BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
Tam zopalıksınız var ya.
Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon.
İyi. Git hadi git. Çık git.
Anyway, get some rest.
Ya çık git hadi.
You and your BB are both exhausted.
Manyak adam.
Good night, Sam.
İyi geceler hadi. Hadi anam hadi. Hadi. Çocuk uyudu ya. Biz de oturalım bari. Ben anlamadım. Kendimizi niye kilitliyoruz lan? Düşmeyelim diye mi acaba? Kaçmayalım diye mi? Ya da götürmesinler diye mi?
London Bridge is falling
Gene geldi.
down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. Sam,
Ne var be kadın ya? Git ya.
can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard, still not chained up, still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that.
Daha bir şey yapmadık ki.
It's
2 adım
bad.
yol geldik daha.
There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore.
Ya
But
bu ortamda
humans
çocuk
aren't
mu
made
yapılır?
for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs.
Evet.
As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Bekle bir ara geliriz ya.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Allah. Uyku uyutmadılar ya.
Hello, Sam. This is
Yeah.
Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's
Ay,
good for
çok
the body and soul,
meraklısınız duş
and
almamaya.
also my research as it happens.
Duş al duş al. Bir dakika ben şu gözlüğün rengini değiştireceğim ya. Nereden değiştiriyor? Biz onu unuttum ha. İyi. Ha şuradan. Da buradan ulaşamıyoruz ona şu anda. Gidelim duş alalım. Adamların isteğiyle duş alıyoruz.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Nasıl ya?
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama, results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids, waste products, hydraulic, dispensing.
There, take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT.
Nasıl lan?
I'm curious to see how they react.
He, oldu.
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you.
Alsana adam.
There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
Ne o ne o? Ne Ne oldu?
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what?
Gitti.
I said then what?
Gitti.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself,
Nereden bakacağız?
but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now, we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Bakalım. Ne demişsiniz? Menüyü aç. Posta. Neymiş haberler kısmı? Motosiklet için enerji lazım. Başkasının işini yapacağız yani. Ne istiyoruz ya? Bu ne? İpucu. Bakış açısını değiştirmek. Seslenme. Ha. Yorgunluk. Bilinç sayacı. O kırmızı derin suymuş. Güçlüler kargonu çalarsa. Ha. Tamam onları biliyoruz. Geç. Ay ne çok. Geç. Görüşme. Geç. 3 yıl önce mi? Ne diyorsun lan? Tamam. Şu şeyi almayacağız mı ya? Çıkalım. Gidelim. Ne yapacaksan yapalım ya. Magigo.
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Enteresan. Geldim. Buradaki zarıltıları... O ne ya?
Sam,
Ne?
there's something I forgot to tell you.
Bir şey unutmasan
It's
şaşarım
about
ya.
managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Pışpışlayacağız.
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
İyi.
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this?
Hayır.
You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external
Ayıp be.
stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Oldu. Hiç inanmadım. Sırtımdaki arkadaşları bıraksak bir yere.
While you were resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials.
Evet.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Bakarız. Ekipman üretti. Merdiven bitmiş. Buraya git malzemeyi al gel diyor. Bakalım. Kristal topla diyor. Ay yanlış bastık. Şu bölüm ne ya? Orada da hortlaklar var hep ya. Şuna bakalım ya.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. Never know when you'll need to
Bir tane yeter mi acaba?
Mama's added a watchtower. If you don't have it on you, consider. Never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Tamam lan, kaç tane alacağım? 500 tane mi alacağım? Tırmanma kazı. Şunları dolaba koy. Tamam, ağırlık yapmasınlar boşa. Kargoyu da. Aa. Güzel. Otomatik düzenledi. Güzel. İptal, hayır lan, onayla, tamam. Hadi yola çıkalım.
Order assigned.
Adın gidelim.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Dur lan.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Kullanamıyoruz.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear.
Orası
Welcome,
sıkıntı.
Sam
Orası
Porter
sıkıntı.
Bridges.
Her yer sıkıntı ya. Şuraya gideceğiz. Elimizde zopa mopa yok mu ya? Bir ne? Ha.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Geri koy. Orada merdiven varmış.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that.
O sırada
But
zopa
be
yersek
careful. These guys are armed.
işte iyi dedim.
If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Bende de atış edecek bir şey olsa böyle zopalayacağız, tamam. Tırman. Ne ötüyor? Firik firik. Şurada merdiven var. Şunlar imha olmuş. Yağmur yağıyor gibi de. Ya da su sesi mi o? Şelale mi?
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Aa, adam orada. Oradalar. Adam orada.
Construction complete.
Ne oldu bunu kurunca? Bana lazım olan şey. Aha, dönüyor. Yanlış şey kurduk. kuracaktık büyük ihtimalle.
Keep it up.
Yo, aynısı. Değil mi? 2 düğmesine bas. Posta kutusu mu kuracağım? Ha, gözetleme kulesi. Tamam, yani başta biz bunu kuracaktık da. Oo. 15 saniyede görmeyecek inşallah adam da.
Can't this thing work any faster?
Evet. Çalışmaz mı?
Construction complete.
Bu adam bizi görmeyecek mi şimdi burada? Böyle. T. Şurada adam var, burada da adam var. Gidelim bakalım. Başımıza ne gelecekse gelsin. Oh, gördü. Şuradan bizi taradı bu da. Çalılara saklanabiliyoruz her zamanki gibi. Bu ne acaba?
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Neymiş? Sandal bitkisi. Eleman orada. Dön arkanı, dön. Dön. Git. Uzağa git. Dönsene, gitsene ya. Şu tarafa doğru git ya. Kafana taşla vuracağım. Git hadi. Esnedi. Öldün mü? Öldün herhalde. Bakayım. Ölmüş mü? Umarım ölmüştür. Öldü mü lan? Öldüysen öldü. Bir tane daha vurayım mı? Pat. Ben gidene kadar canlanma ha. Şurada bir tane daha var. Şuna da depik atayım. Çok. Epey bir vurdum. Ver bakayım kargonu. Koştur koştur. İki sopaya yattınız ya. Hop. Anam dur lan. Şu ne? Oo, nefesimi tut diyordu abi. Lan direkt buraya bakıyor ya. Şuradan dolaşalım. Öbürleri kalkmazsa bu arada iyi. Aa, tutturamadım. Çok. Aa, vuramadım. Çok. Ver sırtıma. Şunu da alayım. Sizinki de dandikmiş ya. Bana ne lazım? Kiral. Sırtına at. Hasarlı. At sırta. Şurada taşır herhalde. Geri döneceğiz. Dur. Hop. Dövdüklerim ayaklandı mı acaba?
Yeah.
Dur, stop.
Oh, cool. With the skin on my teeth.
Etrafta kimse görmüyor.
Looks like a way through.
Buraya gideceğiz. Yani geri döneceğiz. Buradan iner miyim acaba? Gidelim. Aşağı doğru yuvarlanacağız gibi geliyor bana ama.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned
Yavaş.
And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. stationary, damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it did. People didn't like it, so took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Nasıl rampa çıkardı lan? Yağmur geliyor. Şuraya gir, şuraya gir.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oo, çok pis yağmur geliyor.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Dur, düşünme. Ya çatır çutur edip duruyor her şey. Mekanik. Dur edip duruyor ya. Şimdi teslimatı yap. Talep edilen kargoyu verelim önce. Ne diyeceksin?
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
Göreceğiz.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Ne kadar gidip gelmişiz? Orada ne oluyor? Bayağı yol gitmişler. Kilometre yakın gidip gelmişiz.
Sam,
Aha.
how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies.
Güzel.
Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Tamam. Evet.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Güzel. Bağlantı seviyemiz artmış. İyi. Güzel. Tamam. Kargoları da, kayıp kargoları da verdik. Üç buçuk yıldız. Başka biri memnun edildi. Yaptık lan. Olmuşuz.
See you around.
Ne bile. Ha, sen kimsin lan?
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach. enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely on. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive man's with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Herkese söz veriyor ya.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further.
Yeni sipariş diyor. Yeni sipariş. Şuradan bir bakayım. Şunlar yükçü işaretiymiş. Burada yükçü var. Şuralar kapalı galiba. Şuraya gittik. Sanıyorum şuraya gitmemiz gerekiyor bizim. Şuraya gidip... Bura ne, orman mı ya? Oradan da buraya gideceğiz de. Nasıl yeteceğiz onu? Terminale gidelim. Ekipman üret. Ayakkabı. Merdiven var. Aman. Oraya 500 tane istiyorum. Zaten yok mu ya bizde? Sırtımızda bir tane olması lazım. Ne sipariş? Ya oraya götürme beni ya. Orası hayaletti ya. Bir de elimde o malzemeyi şey yapacak, kazacak alet yok ki. Merdiven. Şurada 2 tane merdivenim var. Bir tane de şurada var. Yaptı mı? Ya böyle yapınca yapıyor. Tamam, onayla. Sırtıma at. Atsana ya. Şu botum tamam. Onayla. Neymiş? Ha, kristal toplayıcı verdi. Tamam. Gel konuş kendin. Biliyoruz neyi aradığımızı ya. Tamam, biliyoruz ya.
Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that?
Ha, çok
Rain,
zormuş.
floating rocks, golden handprints.
Harika.
That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Oraya gitmeden bulurum ben ya. Herhalde yani. Bu kadar merdivene gerek var mıydı bilmiyorum.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Gözetlemeci olsa bakardım şuradan da.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, Cairo crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise
şurada var işte ya.
to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you
Ya,
might
geldi.
consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Bitti mi? Yağmur geldi, yağmur. Niye yavaş çekimli giriyor alırken ya? Tamam, illa oraya gitmeye gerek var mı ya? Yani burada da var aynı zarıltı. Yağmurda koşturmaya gerek yok bence.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, Cairo crystal deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal and drop off any Cairo crystals you're carrying.
Clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Merhaba. Geldik. Buna mı basacağım? 82 tane tutmuş. Ne kadar istediydi ki bu?
Got some Cairo crystals for us?
Getirdim tabi.
These crystals only form in
Bir
places
sürü
with
var,
elevated
istiyorsan vereyim
beryllium
daha.
levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Not a bad haul.
Daha bir sürü var, daha vereyim. 10
Plenty
tane
up for
var.
research. We'll take good care of them.
Bu da bitti. Ya biri istiyormuş, ben onu toplamışım. Çok uzağa gittim bu sefer. Of. Orada 2 dönmüşüm. Üf, bayağı gezmişiz ya. B mi? A köprü.
Excess Cairo crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Tamam. Ulaştırıcıyım ben şu anda. 25 oldu. Güzel ulaştırıcı. Daha fazla kargo taşıyabilecekmişiz artık.
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
Bakayım. Ne verdin bakayım. Bu ne?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies
Kendime mi
list,
sıkacağım?
so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Bomba mı? Ha. Şu reçineler nanayı yemiş. Yağmurdan.
BC.
Hoşça kal.
There There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
Topladım, bir sürü topladım ya. Ah sen
If you
geldin,
come
sen
into more
eksiktin.
chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Yeni sipariş gelmiş. Şöyle bakalım. Şimdi bizim şu siparişe bakayım da. Neymiş? Aa evet, buraya gideceğiz işte şimdi. Tek köprü. Şura niye böyle ya? Burası uzamıyor mu acaba? Shift diyor. Shift ne? Shift ne demek shift? Bu tarafı ben görebilsem çok güzel olacak. Şurası niye görünmüyor ya? Allah Allah. Sağ tuşa basınca geri gidiyor. Tamam, bunu yapacağız. Tamam. Tıkı tıkı koşarız buraya. Evet arkadaşlar, bu bölümlük bu kadar. Bu sefer ana görev yapmadık. 2 tane ufak yan görev yaptık. Yan görevlerinde ne olduğunu görmüş olduk. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın. Baba ile adamlarını takip edip abone olmayı ve videolarımızı beğenmeyi unutmayın. Görüşmek üzere.